Yes, 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 yes. How are you guys? I'm going to wait on Facebook to build me an audience. I am excited. I have a little, something special for you guys tonight also at the end of the live. As you come on, let me put my phone on vibrate. As you come on, hit share and tag somebody, baby. How y'all doing? How was your day, queen? How was your day, king? You can't give up. Your life is about to prove a point. You, the one that's watching this video, as you come on, hit share, tag somebody you love, tag somebody you care about, tag somebody you want to motivate, tag somebody that was 2 seconds from giving up. If this is your first time on my page, I am evangelist Shakira McFadden. I don't look like the average Christian. I don't talk like the average Christian, but a real girl love God. You understand? So if you on my page, you are on my page because guess what? You need to be uplifted. You need to be motivated. You need that extra push. Somebody may be on here that's at their breaking point. Somebody may be on here. Watch this. That is in a place to where they are 2 seconds from giving up. God is in control. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna wait on Facebook to build me an audience. Come on, people of God. You guys know that the Bible says, where two or more, God is in the midst. Where two or more are joined, God is in the midst. The only way we can come into agreement together virtually is if you get share, you get tag. If you like something I'm saying, you can comment down below. If you are feeling what I am saying, you can give me some hearts on the side. You can give me the like button. But listen, people of God. I truly feel the presence of God. And listen, I was speaking to someone earlier and, God gave me a gift to kind of uplift, motivate people, encourage people to keep going on and keep going strong and everything like that. And I was talking with this young lady earlier today. I'm going to bring her on at the end of the live because I truly believe she is going to bless you guys on tonight. But before we go there, I need you guys. You guys know I can't release the word until I feel like everybody is on that needs to be on. You, the one that's watching this video. I want to challenge you just to tag 5 people on tonight. That's the way I'm asking you to sow your seed. Just tag 5 people. 5 people you want to encourage. That's it, Carlene Mitchell. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia Gasper. Shout out to my nail tech, Patricia. Thank you. Come on, Rico Williams. Tune in. Come on, people of God. Tap in. Thank you, Shay. That's it. Tag 5 people you love and care about. We're not going to rush the Holy Spirit on tonight because I believe that I got a word for somebody on tonight. Thank you, Sabrina Young, for being obedient. Do you know that your obedience is another way to sow a seed? Some of you didn't know that. Everybody don't have it financially right now. Notice I said right now because I'm believing God after this live to shift your life within the snap of my fingers, within the quickness. Thank you, Nicole Love. Thank you, Markeisha Debris. Come on, people of God. Tamika Walker. That's it. Tap in. Thank you, Shanika. Thank you, Victoria. That's how you do it, Victoria. Tag 5 people at once, baby. Zoe Bobby. Thank you, Mimi Jones. Thank you guys for being obedient. Listen, my worship and my message started from earlier today. 7 something, I was up in the this morning on the phone, literally crying to my best friend Pam. I had watched someone's video on my Facebook, and a lot of times it's hard to see everyone who's on my timeline because with 500,000 followers, you be seeing all kind of people's stuff. Twerk videos be on the timeline. The fight in the White House be on the timeline. Cops killing black people be on my timeline. It be all kind of stuff on my timeline. I'm just being, honest with you. Thank you, Jennifer Rivers. Thank you, Chantel Tidwell, for tagging 5 people. Come on, people of God. We're ready to get the word out. If you are just now getting on, come on. Tag somebody you love. Tag somebody you care about. Tag somebody you want to motivate on tonight. So as I got on the live, as I got off of this young lady's page this morning, and I'm going to actually bring her on at the end of the live. I was literally in tears. Thank you, Caprion Thompson, for tagging others. I was in tears. Do you get what I'm saying? This young lady's story blessed me so much because of the simple fact that in spite of what she was going through in her life, she still chose to fight. It blessed me so much because she's fighting while she's completely blind. It blessed me to a whole nother level because even with us having vision to see, some of you are still blind. Come on, I'm going to run that thing back again. Even with God blessing us with our eyesight to see, some of us are spiritually blind still. I'm going to say it just like that so you don't feel, oh, Evangelist Shakira is picking on me. No. Some of us are still spiritually blind. So blind you can't even see God working it out right in front of you for your good. So when after I got off the young lady page, I was crying. I could barely even talk. I remember calling my friend Pam this morning. I was like, oh God, you gotta watch this page and you gotta look at this. And I was so motivated. Because God said we focus on everything else instead of having faith that he can change the situation around. Thank you, Ashley Bailey, for tagging 5 people. It really blessed me on a whole nother level when God gave me tonight's message. Rabaso Tabashiande. I felt as if it was for you, the one that's watching this video. It's not by coincidence that you are on this live tonight. First of all, let me thank you guys for tuning in to me every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time, because you can be watching anything. You can be doing anything. So I thank you guys for following me as I follow Christ. Thank you for being non-judgmental of my gold teeth, of my long fingernails, of my gray hair. Thank you for not being non-judgmental about my piercings, about my tattoos. Thank you guys for focusing on the gift in me instead of being judgmental on the outside. So when I went to God tonight for the word for you guys, when he gave me the message, it really reminded me of all the things God can do. So welcome to my page, King. Get ready for me to fix your crown. If it's tilted, Queen, get ready for me to place that crown back on your head and pick you up, because this is what I am called to do. You can't give up, baby. Life. Come on, somebody. You the one that's watching this video. You can't give up, baby. Your life is about to prove a point. You ought to comment below, I can't give up. I need to make sure y'all paying attention. You know how when the kids is on virtual school in your house, you go peep in the room to make sure they ain't sleeping or on their phone or doing something they ain't supposed to. I'm checking in right now to make sure you are tuned in to receive the word of God, baby. You, the one that's watching this video, you can't give up, because your life is about to prove a point. Somebody ought to comment below, you talking to me? Somebody ought to comment below, baby, you talking to me on tonight, Evangelist. I was at the verge of giving up. I was at the verge of breaking down. I was at the verge of just wanting to run away and disappear, because I feel like that thing that I'm going through has me so shameful. I feel like that thing that I'm going through have me mentally all messed up in the head. I feel like that thing that I'm going through have me at a point to where I want to break down and give in. I need some people on here on tonight that are honest and that are saying, I was at that point. Somebody ought to comment below, I was at that point. People who are bold enough to say, this message is for me tonight. I know I be on here every other night, but this message is, watch this, for me on tonight. God said you can't give up, because your life is about to prove a point. He knows that you don't believe the words that are coming out of my mouth right now, because why? A lot of you feel you don't have nothing to live for. But God told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, you cannot give up. Your life is about to prove a point. Boy, I'm telling you, it's something about proving a point, especially me when I'm in an argument whether it's with my husband or with somebody. No. I ain't going to shut up until I prove my point. God just told me to tell you, the one that's watching this video, he not going to stop working on your behalf until he has proven his point. Somebody ought to comment below. It's working for my good. Roboko satabashiande. Roboko satabashiande. It's something about when you're trying to prove a point. God said he's not going to stop working until your life proves a point. Oh, I feel my help coming from the Lord right now. You sis, you bro, you can't give up. You are almost at that point where God is about to get the glory for every mistake, every failure you have made in your life. Come on, somebody. I don't know who I'm speaking to on tonight, but I got to make sure that thing saturates itself in your mind, because it's in your mind where the enemy got you all messed up. Somebody ought to say, devil, get up out my head. Just comment that thing below. Devil, get up out my head. Devil, get up out my head. Come on, somebody. God said, why would you quit in the middle of the storm? Now, let me just talk about storms. It's something about storms. I remember when I was a child and we would sit in the house when it was storming. My mama would be like, turn off all the TVs, and because they don't want the power to blow out when electricity comes. So sometimes it would be dark in the house. It would be quiet. And every time the storm came, every time I heard the word thunder, I would shake and get a little scared. You, the one that's watching this video, God said it's stupid of you. Yeah, I said it. It's stupid of you to give up in the middle of the storm. If you are in a storm in your life, why stay in the middle of it? God said that's stupid. Somebody ought to comment below. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. He said it just like that. If you are in the middle of the storm, why quit? You in the middle of it. You ain't came out of it. You mean you going to stand there and let the thundering and lightning scare you? You going to stand there and continue to get rained on? I thank you for all the people that are sowing seeds into my ministry. The information is to the bottom. I always tell people, don't sow unless you're led by God. If you're sowing a seed on tonight, you're sowing because you were 2 seconds for giving up and you realize that God said your life was about to prove a point. God said that's stupid of you to give up in the middle of the storm. He said, why would you break down in the middle of your breakthrough? Somebody ought to comment below. I was about to break down. I was about to break down. I don't know about you, but have you ever been driving in the middle of the road and your car just broke down? I hate it. I used to run out of gas all the time. Not because I didn't have money to put gas in my car, but because I was too lazy to pull over and get out and want to go pay for gas and pump. It's embarrassing to break down in the middle of the road. All the cars passing you, and they honking horns at you. Get out the way, not even realizing your hazard lights on. God said, why would you break down in the middle of your breakthrough? Somebody ought to comment below. I'm going for my breakthrough. I'm going for my breakthrough. God said that's stupid of you. I need somebody to put in capital letters, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid of you. If this is your first time on my page, I like to give examples so other people can get it besides the holy people. Not everybody walks into a church. Can I just keep it real? So God has given me a different way to minister to make sure the people of God get it. God said, why would you give in before your prayers manifest? You barely know how to pray. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody wasn't raised in the church. I wasn't raised in the church. So when I began to pray to God, when I was locked up behind the jail cell, I began to pray to God. I used to talk to him like I was talking to my homegirl, Dominique. Or like I used to talk to Tamika. You know what I'm saying, God? Listen, God, I don't know about all this God stuff. I don't know if it's true, but I was told that when I'm locked up, only you can be my peace. I was told that only you can get me out of this situation, God. You know what I'm saying? So, God, a nigga love you, God. Excuse my language. But I'm just keeping it real. Somebody ought to comment below, keep it real. Why would you give up before you see your prayers manifest? Please keep tagging. Please keep sharing on tonight. Don't be stingy with the word of God. God said you can't give up. Your life is about to prove a point. Hallelujah, God. It's something about proving a point. I remember when I was a child, my daddy used to tell me, you're going to get $50 for every A you bring. I was determined to get that money, you heard? Even at a young age. I wanted that $50 for every A I bought home. I was determined to prove a point. I don't know who that is for, but you got to be determined to make all the naysayers see that God is up to something in your life. I need somebody to comment below. I'm determined, baby. I'm determined, baby. I don't know about you, but I am determined, baby. You can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. I know you feel like you're mentally tired. Has anybody ever just woke up and be like, I'm tired of life? I'm tired of struggling to pay bills. I just need some real people for just about 60 seconds to comment below. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. See, a lot of us don't even realize it's okay to be tired sometimes. Because it's when you're tired the most that God step in. Have you ever been in your life, been tired of praying for the same thing over and over and not seeing it manifest quick enough? I need somebody to say, I'm tired. Roboko satabashiande. I know you feel like no one's in your corner. Roboko satabashiande. Have you ever felt like Roboko satabashiande? The people who should have your back the most. The people you've done things for that they could never repay you for should have your back the most. But they run out on you. I know you feel like God has failed you. I'm so sick of evangelists talking about you every night. God, when you going to show up in my life? You showing up in everybody else's life. Everybody else PPP loans getting approved. Everybody else unemployment getting approved. Everybody else disability and SSI getting approved, God, and I'm just waiting. Have you ever felt like God failed you? I just need somebody to comment below. I've been there. I know you feel like you have no reason to want to fight anymore, but God said you can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. I thank you for all the seeds that are coming to my Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and Chime right now. My phone is vibrating, but I can't see it until I get off live. Roboko satabashiande. God said what you didn't know was that the storm he sent came to bring growth. I know, see, this is where we mentally get it all messed up at, right? We think everything that bad happens to us come from the devil. Lies. Somebody ought to comment below, lies.com, lies.com, lies.com. No, God will send the storm also. Roboko satabashiande. You, the one that's watching this video, you always think it's of the devil. No, God will send the storm also. God said he had to send the storm so it can bring growth in you. Somebody ought to comment below, I'm growing. I'm growing. You ought to put that thing in capital letters, baby. I'm growing. I'm growing. I'm growing. God said the storm comes to test your faith. Roboko satabashiande. Somebody ought to comment below, I got faith. I got faith, baby. If you ain't got money in your pocket, baby, you better have faith. Come on, somebody. If that man ain't coming home every night to you and you know he out with Brittany and Tamika and Sherelle and everybody else, baby, you better have faith. Roboko satabashiande. God said the storm comes to get you back up on your feet. He said, because you've been too comfortable where you are. You can't give up right now because your life is about to prove a point. God said you've gotten too comfortable being defeated by the devil mentally. Come on, somebody. Rabaso tabashiande. Roboko satabashiande. Comfortable with the devil telling you nobody loves you. Roboko satabashiande. That God doesn't care about you. You done got too comfortable, so he had to send the storm. Rabaso tabashiande. God said it wasn't the devil, it was me. You've gotten too comfortable, Rabaso tabah, and giving up on your marriage. Giving up on trying to get a job, so he had to send the storm. Because you done got too comfortable. Rabaso tabashiande. He said, I had to stop your unemployment because he made you to be a hard worker. You done got too comfortable sitting at home. He said, I sent the storm. Somebody ought to say, comment below, God sent the storm. You mentally got it wrong. You're thinking it's the devil when it's not. It's God. Come on, somebody. He said you surrender to the word spoken over your life by family. That you'll never be nothing. Got too comfortable, so he had to send a storm. You started to believe that foolishness. Come on, somebody. He said you done got too comfortable and feeling like you're okay in this dark place. Being alone, being by yourself, cutting yourself off away from the world. He had to send the storm to bring the light again. Come on, somebody. God said you were too comfortable in giving up, but you can't give up. Because your life is about to prove a point. Somebody ought to comment below, I can't give up. I can't give up. I know every time you see me, baby, I got on my name bearing purse. I know every time you see me, baby, I got on $250 pair of Jordans. I know every time you see me, baby, I smile like everything is okay. God said that he has to send the storm. He said you too busy putting on for others. Like you got it all together when you broken on the inside. So I had to send the storm. You too busy acting like you okay mentally and emotionally. But really you 2 seconds from giving in. So he had to send the storm. God said you can't give up. Because your life is about to prove a point. Somebody ought to comment below, my life is about to prove a point. My life is about to prove a point. The enemy has mentally had you in prison long enough. Had your mind, man, in bondage. I don't know about you, but I remember when my husband made my stepson on me. When he made the baby on me, man, I dang near lost my mind. Then when the baby was born and the baby looked just like my husband, I wanted to jump up off a cliff. Somebody ought to comment below and say, Evangelist, keep it real for a moment. I was mentally in bondage. The devil was telling me, oh, you so popular, everybody finna laugh at you. You finna be the laughing stock. This woman about to take your husband. I mean, the devil had me all mentally messed up. That thing was about to break my whole marriage. Do you know that the enemy will speak to you and everything he's telling you is the opposite, man? You better take your mind back. Comment below, I'm taking my mind back. God said you can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. Devil, give me back my mind. You tripping. You had me tripping with you. Devil, give me back my mind. You a liar and a thief. Somebody ought to comment below. You a liar and a thief, devil. Devil, give me back my mind. How dare you think the devil was your friend? Roboko satabashiande. Rebeki shiamamamaso tabashiande. Roboko satabashiande. Mentally taking over your mind. Have you feeling like no one understands, no one cares, there's no way out? Devil, you a liar. God making a way out of no way. Somebody ought to comment below. He's making a way out of no way, baby. If you on my page, baby, you want to be uplifted. You want to be motivated. God is making a way out of no way. You see, I ain't preaching to you Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John only. I'm transparent, telling you he made a way out of no way for me when I was doped up inside my house using drugs, having threesomes with other women and my husband. When I was so high one day, I looked in the mirror and couldn't even recognize myself. Picking at my face, lifting up my eyes, trying to figure out who I was. That demonic drug that done changed my whole face. I remember getting in the corner and rocking back and forth and saying, God, I promise, if you bring me down, I ain't never going back up again. So high out of my mind, man. So high and horny, having sex with the corner of the bed. Roboko satabashiande. Come on, somebody. Sitting there making love to the bed frame, man. Grinding on the sides of the corners of the dresser. I ain't telling you about Job and about Jonah in the Bible. I'm being transparent, telling you about me. The devil had me out my mind at one point, man. In and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. Addicted to fast money. Throwing thousands of dollars in the strip club. Picking out who was my next victim. Having sex and sleeping with women who were virgins so I can take their virginity just because my brother took mine from me. Man, I know what I'm talking about. I'm preaching to you reality right now. See, a lot of ministers can't do that. Because in their mind, they got to act like they got it all together. Wrong page, baby. Devil, you about to be mad because I'm about to remind them they can't give up because their life, come on somebody, is about to prove a point. Somebody ought to comment below. God's up to something. God's up to something. He's up to something on your behalf. God is up to something. Mentally got you in bondage. You taking Hennessy all day long. Patron all day long. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner won't even eat because you feel you can drink the pain away, man. I've been there. I've done that. Bro, you can't give up. Since you can't give up, the enemy wants you doing that so he can mess up your insides, man. He could take you out with drunkenness. You can't give up. Your life is about to prove a point. He mentally got you feeling like there's no way out. Watch this. It says in Luke 4:18 and Isaiah 61:1 that God came to set the captives free, man. You are already set free. Somebody ought to comment below. I'm already set free. He said that. In John 8:36, he said, who the Son set free is free indeed, man. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. You cannot give up. Your life is about to prove a point. God said he's setting you free. Free mentally. It's something about when he releases your mind. You ought to comment below. God, release my mind. Release my mind. God, release my mind. It's something about when he free you mentally. Come on. Freeing you from carrying the hurt of the loss of your child. He said, I'm about to set you free. You want to give up, but your life is about to prove a point. Freeing you from having a child that's out in these streets. Every night as a mama, you up and you worried about if somebody gonna kill him, if he gonna start selling drugs, if her or him gonna be in and out of jail, if you gonna get that call that your daughter's raped, or if you come on somebody, I know what I'm talking about, man. Mentally setting you free. Free from being raped and nobody believing you, man. That's the worst type of rape. Do you get what I'm saying to you? When you've been raped and you tried to get help telling people it happened and they don't believe you. God said he's mentally setting you free. Don't get discouraged. Your life is about to prove a point, so you can't give up. Free from thinking you're not pretty enough to have a man on your own, so you only prefer to date people in relationships or people who married. Mentally free. God said you can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. Being free from using cigarettes, being free from smoking crack, being free from smoking cocaine, being free from using drugs, Molly, flock, synthetic weed. God said he's mentally setting you free. God said, hold on. You can't give up. Because your life is about to prove a point. Somebody ought to comment below. I'm going to hold on. 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 Your life is about to prove a point. He said the storm you're in was sent by him to tear up some things in your life that should have been gone anyway. I'm going to say that thing again. He said the storm you're in was sent by him to tear up some things in your life that should have been gone anyway. Somebody ought to comment below. I should have been got rid of it. While you're crying over that heartbreak and can't sleep and can't eat, God said he had to remove them out of your life so he can send you the right person. Oh, I don't know who that was for right there. But that thing, I'm telling you, I feel that in the spirit. God said while you were crying over that heartbreak, you can't eat, you can't sleep. He got to remove them out of your life to send you your husband or your wife. Somebody ought to comment below. Oh, that was the reason. Oh, that was the reason God did it. Oh, that was the reason I was in the storm. Come on, somebody. He said he had to send the storm. He said, why you depressed about losing that job, he had to take it away from you so you could start your own business. You were too afraid. Depressed over losing that job. God said he been told you to start that business. Somebody ought to comment below. Oh, that's the reason why he did it. You know, we can get so ignorant sometimes. Oh, that's why he sent the storm. You know what, God, you right. Was supposed to start that business. So while you crying over that job, thinking the devil attacking you, God sent the storm, man, to bless you with your own. Come on, somebody. While you were complaining about not being able to have a child, he was protecting you from having a deadbeat baby daddy or being a single parent. He said you're going to get pregnant just from somebody else. He can see the things that you can't see. He didn't want you struggling to be a single parent. He didn't want you having a deadbeat baby daddy. You ought to comment below. Oh, that was the reason why. God said you can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. God said when you were upset about having to go to jail or prison, he was saving your life. The enemy had set a plot for somebody to kill you. Come on, somebody. He was protecting you from that car accident or somebody putting a bullet in your head. So while you were so depressed of having to go to jail or prison, he was saving your life, man. And it's so crazy because some of you know that you had to go to jail or prison so God can save your life. I truly believe that God put me there where I needed to be just so the enemy couldn't take me out, man. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. God, he said, I had to send the thunder, the lightning, and the rain because you was too comfortable mentally with what the enemy had threw at you. So God said, I sent the storm. You the one that's watching this video, baby, you can't give up. You can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. I thank you for all the cash apps, the PayPals, the Zelles, and the Chimes. The information is to the bottom. Please be led by God only to sow, because I can put the word out, but only God can bring the increase. If you're sowing on tonight, you're sowing because you were 2 seconds from giving up, but you're believing God to make your life prove a point. God still have time to do it. Somebody comment below, God still got time to do it for me. I don't know about you, but the way my faith set up, God still have time to do it for me. He said he still got time to restore your finances. Even after you went broke and bankrupt. You done filed bankruptcy 3-4 times. God said, I still got time to restore your finances. Somebody ought to comment below, God restore it. God restore it. He said, I'm restoring it because I still have time to prove a point in your life. He said he still got time to help you with that case, even though you don't have a paid lawyer. God said, I'm going to be the lawyer. You worried about that case. You want to give up because you got to walk in there with a public defender. That's where you wrong at. God is defending you himself. Somebody should be commenting below, God will defend my battle. God will defend my battle. God will defend my battle. He said he still got time to mend that broken family. He still got time to do it, people of God. But you can't give up because your life is about to prove a point. In Mark 11:22, he said, could you just have faith in me? Why can't you have faith in me? Mark 11:22 said all he needs you to do is have a little faith in him, man. He said he don't understand you. You got faith in everything else. Evangelist, what is God talking about? I need somebody to just comment below. What I got faith in, evangelist? I'm going to wait till I see that thing come across the screen. God say you got faith in everything else but him. In Mark 11:22, it said, if you just have faith in me, real simple, have faith in God. God say you got faith in all the wrong things. Somebody ought to comment below. Evangelist, what I got faith in? Evangelist, what I got faith in? Because sometimes you need to be told the truth. You need to be told the truth. Every minister won't get down and deep like me because I'm a realist. Somebody ought to just comment below. Evangelist, come on, somebody. Evangelist, what I got faith in? Hallelujah, Jesus. It's so many comments. Okay, there it goes. God said you have faith in everything but him. Come on, somebody. That's why you were on the verge of giving up. You got faith in somebody else, man, that one day he gonna leave that person and come to you, right? Yeah, you do. Could I just keep it real? He said you got faith in everything else but me. Come on, somebody. You got faith that that buzz ain't gonna go off when you walking out of them people's stores with them clothes or that perfume or them shoes or whatever else you stealing, right? I told the story before about how I was so broke at one point in my life that I had to go steal my kids' food. I got food stamps, but I was selling it to pay the bills. So I had to go steal my kids' meat out of the meat store. I had faith that that buzzer wasn't gonna go off. Faith in all the wrong things. Somebody ought to comment below. Faith in all the wrong things. You got faith that you ain't gonna catch no disease every time you have one night stands. Or you sleep with that man that got somebody else at home and you don't know who they dealing with too. You got faith when you having unprotected sex. Can I keep it real? God said you got faith in everything else but him. Come on, somebody. You know it's that time of the year. You still got faith. You done gave this man your taxes 3 years straight. That this year in 2021, he gonna flip your taxes the right way and give you back your money. You got faith in everything else? You got faith that that man ain't gonna get drunk or get high and cheat again and then come home and beat you for catching him? Can I just keep it real? Come on, somebody. God said, so why don't you have faith in me? You can't give up. Because your life is about to prove a point. I thank you for all the seeds that are being sown. Someone just sent a big seed to Zelle. I can't see your name until after I get off. Mark 11:24 says, I tell you, anything you ask for in prayer and you believe it, baby, it's yours. Mark 11:24 say anything God ain't say some things. Anything you ask for in prayer and you believe it, it's already yours. So even though you thought, come on somebody, I didn't hear you, God said I heard your prayers. Somebody ought to comment below. He has an ear to my prayers. He has an ear to my prayers. God say, even though you thought he didn't hear your prayers, he heard them. Some of you feel because you got high, God counted you out. No. God said, I heard you. Come on. You feel that because you cussed God out and you was upset about something that he ain't hear your prayers. And God said, no, I got you. He said he's up to something in the background. Somebody ought to comment below. It's the background for me. It's the background for me. God is up to something on your behalf in the background. God is moving in your life in the background. It's the background for me, baby. God said, because you prayed, you can't give up because he's about to use your life to prove a point. God said only he can turn a whore to winning over a good man and a good husband. Only God can do it. Only God can turn a thug from thriving in his own business, making his own legal money, man. Only God can do it. Only God can turn a convict into being considered for that job with that background, man. Only God can do it. Come on, somebody. Only God can turn the brokenhearted to being blessed enough to love again, man. Only God can do it. He said, don't give up because your life is about to prove a point in 2021. Listen. I need you to get out your catcher's gloves. Beep, beep, beep. I need you to receive this thing because I'm about to prophetically speak in your life. All I want you to do is comment over and over and over. Back to back to back. I receive it. I receive it. I receive it. Give me some hearts on the side. Get ready because I'm about to prophetically speak into your life and change some things. God said all you got to do is have faith and receive it in 2021. God is proving in your life that you can be successful in your business. The business you thought that wasn't going to never get back on its feet. God said you can be successful in your business. In 2021, God is proving, watch this, your wife and husband. Come on, somebody. He's sending you the right type of man this time. He's proving it. He's proving that he's going to send you home a better man. He stepped out and cheated, but when he returns home, God said, I can make him a better man. Only I can do it. Or your wife. When she returns home, she'll be a better woman because I learned from my followers that even the men go through it too with cheating wives. God said he's proving in your life that you won't have to drink and smoke your troubles away anymore. He's proven in your life that your ovaries are fertile enough to make a child. He's proving in your life that your body is already healed, even when the doctor said it was incurable. He's proven in your life that the 2 weeks you spent home because you just tested for positive was nothing because you shall live and not die. Come on, somebody. It's only a break for 14 days. Your body needed a rest. You was too busy. That's why he allowed you to get it. God said he's proven in 2021, watch this, that car is coming to you paid in full. No more of them big car payments you can't afford. God said he's proven to you in 2021 that you're going to be in your own place and not laying on somebody's floor or couch, man, you and your children. All you got to do is receive it. Listen. Them one-on-one sessions, I need somebody to just do me a favor and type in text 754-246-0580. Y'all got to come on my page at night. Y'all gotta look on my page. All the reviews, the testimonies. I can't make that up while y'all sitting there and still procrastinating saying, I can't go to nobody for counseling. I don't need it. But then in the background, you home sitting on the toilet crying, or you in your car about to give up, or you at a point where you want to drive off a bridge and just give in. Listen, them counseling sessions are changing people's lives. There's no way possible I can pray for everybody. Only God can do that. There's no way possible I can speak to everybody all day long. So people are booking counseling sessions. To hear my fees for an hour counseling session, I'm telling you 1 hour and it'll be life-changing. I guarantee you that. Text 754. Come on, I need somebody to type it for me. Text 754-246-0580. Text me and I'll send the information. I'm telling you, God doing it like that, like that, like that. You the one that's watching this video, you can't give up. Now, people of God, I want to bring on this young lady who I'm talking about. A little bit about her story, man. That's why I say, man, and I uplifted and built her up today. She had everything she could want in life. Beautiful woman, successful, a well hairstylist in Broward County, had just opened her own salon, man. And the enemy took her eyesight, made her blind. She began to rap for God. And it really blessed me today when she was telling me, you know, Shakira, you know how people can write down their lyrics and go repeat it in the booth, man? She said, I can't do that. I got to remember everything. It blessed me. She said when her friends and family turned on her, all she got was her and her son. And how she felt bad because he practically have given his life to help his mama, man. We got to be grateful. So even in her blindness, God is still using her life to prove a point. You can't give up. I'm going to bring the woman of God on right now. Hold on. Hold on, people of God. Because I want y'all to hear her story. Get her CD. When you hear her lyrics, you know, she'll give her information on how to get her CD and everything like that. When I tell you, man, God is up to something. He's up to something. So I want to bring this young lady on, man, so y'all can hear her story. Y'all can hear her story. Cap, if you on, just comment below. I'm on. Comment below. I'm on so I can bring you on, beautiful. I'm sure her son is there with her. Baby, comment below on your mama's page that you're on so I can bring you on. Listen, people of God. This lady's story is going to bless y'all. I heard her music and I was instantly in love. I see people texting me about the one-on-one appointments. I'm going to send you the information as soon as I get off live. I'm just waiting for it to say that she's on. That she's on. Just comment below. I'm on. God is up to something. He's up to something. Let me see if I could, hold on 1 second, people of God. Let me try to type her name in the top. Hallelujah, Jesus. People of God, I just need her to comment below. I'm on. Please be patient because this testimony is going to remind you why you can't give up. I know it's thousands of comments. It's thousands of comments, but I personally want to bring this young lady on. Hold on. Let me try to add her like this. It won't let me do it that way. Beautiful, you got to comment below. Let me tag her in. Let me try tagging her name. Y'all just be a little patient because like I said, she's blind. So she probably got her son on here also. Caprion Thompson, are you on, beautiful? Just comment below you're on. Okay, there she is. Let me bring her on. Hallelujah. All you got to do is hit approve, sis. Just hit approve. I've already sent the request. Just hit approve. Hit approve. Hallelujah, Jesus.
Hey. Hey, how you doing?
Do you have headphones?
Yeah, Pete, we got some headphones? Yeah. Go grab me some.
Yeah,
Will it work
because
in the iPad?
we need the headphones because sometimes can y'all hear her clearly?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, then you fine. Sis, I want you to just take a minute.
Okay.
Just take a minute and give me a little bit of your testimony. Tonight's topic was You can't give up because God is about to prove a point in your life. I just want you to tell your son to turn the phone a little bit over
Turn it
so we
over a
can see
little
your
bit.
face.
Can y'all
Right
see
there,
me?
baby. That's perfect. Yes. Okay, they
Okay.
said they can hear you clearly. Sis, I
Okay.
just want you to give them a little bit of your testimony before we let you give them some of your lyrics.
Okay. Well, I just thank God for you tonight, Evangelist. When you called me today, it was such a blessing. Thank you for even putting me on your platform because I know it's a blessing to even be on your platform. But like you said, I started doing hair when I was 15 years old. You know, I've been doing hair. I dropped out of high school. I did hair. That's how I made my living. That's how I took care of my family, my friends, anybody that was connected to me. I gave my life to God at 25 years old. At 27, I went and got my GED. Still doing hair under the table. At 31, I got enrolled in Florida Academy of Health and Beauty in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, ran by Bishop Thompson, and who has Gospel Arena. And I went to their school. I graduated at 31 years old. And finally, I said, God, you done brought me through so much. You done helped me, you know, to beat the odds, all these negative words that was spoke over me that I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it because I came from a broken past. I came from trafficking heroin, selling dope, bust a bus, being promiscuous, out there sleeping around, all of the above, tattooed and barred up. God brought me from the hood. Miami, Bunch Paw, Opalaka, Miami Goddess. They call it Murder Goddess. All by the way of Lauderhill, Deep Side. People know me, and God saved my life. I went to school, got my GED, graduated from high school, and finally, I got my hair salon. When I got that hair salon, I had $1,500 to my name. I stepped out on faith. I got the key with a stack. The other 500 I put in Peyton. It took me 3 months to do my grand opening. Got the key in January of 2017. That's when I had my first initial blurriness in my eyes. Went to get glasses. I had my glasses by February. I had my grand opening to my salon April 8th. All the girls moved in on April 1st. That whole week we finished it up. You know, we set up, we had the grand opening April 8th. By the time we had the grand opening on April 8th, I could not even see good enough to drive. I let my
Woo!
assistant have my car, drive my car. People come get me, or I would lift an Uber to the shop. I went back. I told the doctor, I said, I don't know what's wrong with my eyes, but the glass is not working. So when they was doing all of these surgeries, I was getting injections directly into my eyeballs. I'm looking at the needle come straight into my eyeballs. The doctor's telling me now, I know you got diabetes, but we never seen nothing like this. We never seen
Woo!
an eye, we never seen an
Jesus.
eye disease progress so badly, and we done tried to do everything to stop it. We done gave you injections in your eyes. We gave you all kind of eye drops, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. So they
Jesus.
told me. I went back in April. That's what they told me. I went back the end of May. I said, man, y'all got to do something for me because I can't even hardly see the left eye. The left eye was the worst. They said, okay, we're going to give you an emergency surgery. Mind you, I just opened my salon in April. I got the key in January now. Opened my salon, grand open in April. You know, you came out, you prayed, you blessed us. It was such a blessing. By May, I think May 31st, I went to the doctor. In June 1st. They said, we got to do an emergency surgery because we don't know what's going on with the eye. It's detaching from the eye wall. Your
Jesus.
eyeball is detaching from the eye wall. And I didn't know what's going on. I was scared. They said, okay, you got to do an emergency surgery. So that's what I did. June 1st, I went into the emergency surgery. I had the surgery. They said the surgery was supposed to give me 80% of my eye back. It took 100% of my eye in my left eye.
Oh,
I never seen again in that left eye. They took that surgery, it toward my eye. The eye began to shrink. I lost all my nerve endings, the blood, all
Jesus.
in that left eye. So the left eye went, and the right eye was trying to overcompensate for the left eye, and that went too.
Woo!
So, yes. So, you know, through it all, I wanted to die. Let me tell you something. All I knew how to do was hair. Now, I used to rap, underground rap. They used to call me Miss 1259, but when I gave my life to God, I put that to the side, and I just began to focus on the hair. So when I went blind, I sat in my room. I didn't know how to do nothing. I had to be weighted on hand and foot. I didn't even know how to have a minstrel without help. You know, and then at first my family was here, you know, the help was there at first. But then when they realized the eyesight wasn't coming back, man, people started leaving, friends started leaving, the calls stopped coming. And it hurt so bad because I couldn't understand. I never looked for help because God always blessed me through the how to be a giving person. And then when I went blind, I realized I needed help, but it was none there. It was none there, but I thank God because I laid in that room depressed. At first, I got so skinny because I wasn't eating. I wasn't eating. My mom had to make me eat. My face began to break out. I began to get bumps from ear to ear. I'm talking about big bumps. They would just pus and they would just ooze. And I would just pick at them and pick at them. And I got so black, my skin got like 10 times darker. And then I mean, it looked like I had a Rick Ross. And then after that, I began to start to eat again and try to live again. And then I got big. The weight just started coming on, but I just remember praying and crying to God through the depression, wanting to die, not wanting to live. I remember crying God to God and saying, God, I feel like a million broken pieces. God, why did you let this happen to me? I finally got to the point where I thought that I was going to be blessed, and I thought I was really going to touch that type of wealth that you always promised me. And how did you let me lose this eyesight? And God began to let me see, no, I had to allow some things because you was doing all of that, but your relationship with me was not where it's supposed to be. God had to humble me. God had to show me that beauty was not what you put on, but beauty was what's inside of you. God had to show me my true beauty. He stripped me. He allowed the enemy to strip me of my natural beauty. And now I got one eye. My skin was black. I'm putting on the weight. I didn't feel as beautiful as I was naturally, but God began to make me feel so beautiful inside. He helped me to get a better relationship with him. God said I had to remove the people. I had to make you look undesirable because you would have never left them. I had to move some things. I had to move some things so that you would draw closer to me. And I just thank God because through it all, God blessed me. He brought back the music because I didn't know what I was doing. I said, God, all I know how to do is hair. And not only did he bring back the music, he allowed me to start beginning to do hair as a visually impaired person. I mean, from the beginning to the end. I did a video, I went live and got over 30K views of just letting people see me do hair. Excuse me, as a blind person, that people couldn't believe it. Then he began to stir that gift up of music in me. I began to lay in the bed, I mean, crying, all these emotions, all this brokenness, the unforgiveness. And he began to allow me to write the lyrics, and I began to come up with these lyrics. And it was like you said, like I told you, like I said in my live on my page last night, my process was different from other people because I could not write my lyrics. Everything God gave me, God would wake me up in the middle of the night and give me lyrics to songs. God would give me words that I didn't even know the definition of to put in my music. I was Googling, like, what does this mean? Garage. What's a garage? You know? I would go and I began to Google it, and God would give me words to use in my lyrics. Evangelist Shakira, God began to move on me so supernaturally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about God is doing a new thing in my life.
Yes, he
and
is.
I had to learn how to trust him. I had to learn how to cook. I had to learn how to clean. I had to learn how to dress myself. I had to learn how to do my makeup. I had to learn how to be a parent. My son was 9 years old, and he had to be my caretaker. He had to go grocery shopping. He had to get in lifts by himself and go to the grocery store and bring back the groceries. And I'm all praying, Lord, let him go safe and come back. God had to do some things, and even sometimes my son, he gets so tired, but I see him pushing through. I pray for him. I'm believing God for him. I'm praying God, make him a worshiper, make him a man of God. And he goes through his own battles because he's a teenager, and that thing stressed me. Sometimes I get tired and frustrated, but I'm telling you, God speaks to my son. It was times, Shakira, it was times when I couldn't even pray for myself. I would call my son in that room and I would say, Petey, lay your hands on me. Just lay your hands on me and say whatever God says. And my son would begin to say, God, help her to remember, God. God, help her to remember, God, how you fed us when we didn't even have a dollar to get a drink of water, God. God, help her remember, God, how you can my son begin to intercede and God begin to break some things off my life. And God blessed me to do this mixtape. And this mixtape has been a blessing. And I'm just so thankful for this mixtape, amongst other things. There's so many things I aspire to do. God allowed me to feed the homeless. He allowed me to make hair products. God allowed me to go speak and inspirational speak and motivational speak. God allowed me to do the mixtape. I want to write a book. God is just putting so much things in my heart. And I'm so grateful on tonight. So to anybody, if God could do it for me, he could do it for you. If he could take me, if he could take everything from me, finances, beauty, I'm talking about family, friends, and he could restore me. God restore me. God said, I promise you, if you stay in me, I will be your lifeline and I will restore you. And God restored me. So many nights I cried. for better days I hoped for. Through it all, I knew the sun was gonna shine if I would have hold out. And God is doing that. God is restoring me, my skin. I mean, it's been 4 years almost, and God is restoring my skin. Could you imagine
Yes.
the shame, the embarrassment? People knowing you supposed to be getting money, and you supposed to be this, and you supposed to be that, and God stripped everything. I didn't even
My
want to go
God.
out the door and let people see me with one eye. But
Mm,
God, but God,
mm, mm, mm,
but
mm.
God.
Sis,
I'm
I'm
so
excited.
thankful.
I'm excited to hear this music, and she's gonna do 2 songs for you guys, one by herself and then one with her son. And then if you guys want to order her CD is only $10. You gotta know where to plant a seed at, baby. You gotta know where to plant a seed. She's gonna give you the information at the end, her phone number where you can call her. Somebody might just want to plant a seed. You can call her and have the CD shipped to you guys. But when I tell you the anointing is on this woman of God, get
Jesus.
ready. I'm ready, sis. I'm
All
ready.
right, Petey, play the music. Okay, so the first song that I'm gonna do, you guys know it is called "Rags to Riches." It's a Rod Wave song, but God gave me my own words. He gave me my
Yes.
own words one night,
Yes.
and laying in my bed, He gave me the words. So I want to be a blessing to y'all and let y'all hear the song. Y'all know it is "Rags to Riches," and it's me, Caprion. A lot of people call me blind baby. Y'all call me sight baby. All the above, And I'm gonna bless y'all with this one. Play it at PD. And then after that, we're gonna go into, as y'all know, a Kodak Black beat, and we call it "Me and My Son Hands to the Sky." My son singing on the hook. So y'all just
We
bear with me.
ready.
PD, what a minute instrumental. Cut it up. Give me volume. Can y'all hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
We can't hear the music. There it is.
PD, put my turn down all my notifications so the beat don't interrupt.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, the beat kind of come in slow. You hear it?
It's kind of low.
Okay, it's gonna come in loud. It's
Okay.
coming in. You hear it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Love. Rags to riches, no frontin', no pittance. Sleeping on the floor with granny house by the kitchen. Trying to finish school so I could open up my business. Had big dream visions with a fist full of pennies. Wanna trust God, but I see these scammers winning. Popping checks to and from. And it be so tempting. I done came too far from here. Creeping with old pops to have a place I could live at. Doing half his kitchen. Copy eggs and flipping. Pillow to post living. Pimping dudes and tricking. I ain't proud of what I get, but I was out there trying to get it. Bringing rags, chasing riches, doing bad, digging ditches. Head to the sky, praying to make it. I can switch inside of spitting, writing mirrors with these gifts that I've been gifted. All these scars out of bars, something got to start giving. I've been through a lot, now I'm looking like prophesied my barrage like an episode of Simpsons. Diving head first like I'm swimming in Olympics. Haters ain't so sour because they thought that I was finished. Went blind, bounce back because the greater one is in it. Give me the
Yes.
Hellcat, I ain't messing with the hidden. Arriving on time like a special delivery. Saying wild boy to my people like to see me. Buy a baby a champ because I'm finna make history. God did it for me, nobody they had to pitch me. Put my hand in his, I ain't saying that it was easy. Now I was looking up, everything to the greasy. Everybody trying to reach me. Money on deck, everything so sleepy. Blind baby is sore because I'm crazy in the hissy. I'm a God see, nobody can ever see me. Life pulling together like a handful of PGs.
Yes.
Yeah, rags to riches. Yeah, rags to riches. Rags to riches. Yeah, rags to riches. 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 Riches.
Ooh, Jesus.
This called Hands to the Sky.
Ooh, this is
It's
my
the
favorite
Kodak
one.
Black remix. We kind of put our twist on it.
Tell your son to come stand in the camera. There he
Kitty, come
goes.
stand in the camera. Yes, God bless me with this. Tears on my pillow, she feels me. Tears on my pillow. God bless me with this one. And don't give in. Get them, P. Hands up to the sky because I know that it's great. Yeah. Because without his blood, I will be beyond the grave. Okay. Walking my faith and not my side and slave. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. I got my hands up to the sky because I know that it's great. Because without his blood, I will be beyond the grave. Walking my faith and not my side and slave. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. Look, 2 years now. Look how time flying. It's cool though. Blood in my eyes, I'm going blind, and it's true though. I ain't see it coming, snuck up on me like ooh too slow. Christ in my veins with a lion heart, so I still flow. I'm a God seed, I can't be stopped, so I still grow. Them lonely nights, no one to call. All I did was pray to cry. Asking the Lord, please give me a touch. Lord, give me back the sight. This time I got a sight. This time I'ma get it right.
Yes.
Because I know that He's great. Yeah. Because without His blood, I will be beyond the grave. Okay. Walking my faith and on my side to say, thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. I got mine.
Oh, Jesus.
What happened, Petey?
It's okay. Y'all can back that up. I'm over here just crying.
Oh, to God be the glory.
You gotta back it up. Back it up. That's what
we gonna back it up.
Because and the reason I'm crying because that song, it just blesses me so much to see your son, like just on it with you and you still pushing, sis. Can't even see. We take life for granted. We take our sight for granted. We take we just take life for granted. So to hear you pushing, I love that song, sis. It was my first time hearing this morning. And it just brings me to tears because it makes me be thankful to God. You know what I'm saying? It makes me be thankful to God. So we're going to run it back again. We're going to run it back again. Because I want them to hear the lyrics in that song.
Yes. We running it back. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And that's the name of the mixtape. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. What happened, Penny? Yeah. Okay. You know, in life. Yeah. Life's crazy. Things change. Situations change. Circumstances change. But you gotta continue to look to the hills from which come your help. Because all your help comes from the Lord. Don't give up. Don't give out. And don't give in. Get them, Pete. Hands up to the sky because I know that He's great. Yeah. Because without His blood, I will be beyond the grave. Okay. Walking my faith and not my side to say, thank you. Why keep stopping? What you got a plan on?
That's nothing but the devil tonight. He don't want that song to get out, man. I'm telling you, that's my favorite song.
That go get the speaker out. Go get the speaker out. We finna put it on another speaker. We gonna go get why my phone cutting off, Pete? I think it's because the phone keeps shutting off.
Yeah, I thank you guys for your patience on tonight. I really want you to get this song. Just be a little patient. In the meantime, while he's getting that together, can you please give your phone number? Listen, guys, please don't call till she get off live. But if you could give your phone number, sis. If they want to order the CD or they want to sow a seed, give your phone number. They can call you and you can give them the information.
Yes, my phone number is 754-204-2663. That's 754-204-2663. My name is Cap, C-A-P. Y'all could call me, and I'll give y'all all the information y'all need. I can ship the CDs if y'all in Lauderdale, Miami, or West Palm. Y'all could come pick them up. Call me at 754-204-2663. 754-204-2663. And I would greatly, greatly appreciate the love. The CDs are $10. If you're interested, it's 12 tracks on there. If you're interested, please give me a call. You can text me, and we can get the CD to you.
Yes, I've pinned her information to the bottom. You guys better sow, man. I'm telling you. So. I love that song. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just heard it for the first time today. I'm in love with it. And she's coming to my church to perform it Sunday. Listen, people of God, she's available to be booked. You're going to have an event. Call her, get with her. She's available to be booked. Come on, somebody. Come on.
Yes. You can reach me on that same phone number. Yes. Okay. You got to, okay, so you playing it off my phone or off of something?
Caps, could you say what your Cash App is out loud? Spell it out.
It's Caprion. That's $CAPRION. RION and the number 1. Caprion 1. CAPRION number 1. Just the number 1.
Is it your phone number?
Yes, it's my phone number, the same phone number.
So you can put her phone number in. Say it again. 754
204 2663.
Yes, that's her Cash App, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
My son is now 13. And we did this song when he was 11. So we did it 2 years ago, and we just put it on. We was able to record it and get it on the mixtape. But it was a process. But I'm so grateful. And it's like you said, Evangelist, people take life for granted. I mean, I have to ask other people, how do my son look? What's changing about him? Is his nose big? Is he small? How does he look? You know, is he handsome? And everybody says, oh yeah, he's handsome. You know, we take life for granted, but I'm telling you, life is so precious. And if you got your eyes, it's like your whole body is disabled. You get what I'm saying? So if you got your eyes, you're able to look at your children. You're able to get up in the morning, man. That's enough to tell God thank you. That's enough to give him a praise. Because one thing can change your life for the rest of your life. So you have to be grateful. You have to be grateful no matter what the circumstance is, and keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Okay.
You ready, Pete?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Cut it down a little. This the big speaker of the little. Okay, cut it down because you know it'll cut off. Life's crazy. Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Pete, you ready for the camera? Yes. Don't give out and don't give in. Get them, Pete.
Hands up to the sky because I know that he's great.
Yeah.
Cause without his blood I will be beyond the grave. Walking my faith and on my side you say, thank you for your grace, thank you for your mercy.
I got my
hands up to the sky because I know that he's great.
Yes.
Cause without his blood I will be beyond the grave. Walking my faith and on my side you say, thank you for your grace, thank you for your mercy.
2 years now. Look how time flying. It's cool though. Blood in my eyes, I'm going blind, and it's true though. I ain't see it coming, snuck up on me like ooh, too slow. Christ in my veins with a lion heart, so I still flow. I'm a God seed, I can't be stopped, so I still grow. Them lonely nights, no one to call. All I did was pray and cry, asking the Lord, please give me a touch. Lord, give me back my sight. This time I got in sight. This time I'ma get it right.
Hands up to the sky because I know that he's great.
Yes.
Without his blood I will be beyond the grave.
Okay.
Walking my faith and on my side and say, thank you for your grace, thank you for your mercy.
I got my
hands up to the sky because I know that he's great. Cause without his blood I will be beyond the grave. Walking my faith and on my side and say, thank you for your grace, thank you for your mercy.
Look, win or lose to win. Betrayed by many, here we go again. Lord, please forgive me for my sins, remove my stony heart and make it flesh again. You gave me the victory, all I do is win. The devil took my sight, but I'm still pushing. What's the glamorous life if you ain't right within? You can gain the world, but your soul dying. Look, now here go the propaganda. Persecuted, not only slander, abandoned, rejected, left for dead, like Joseph and Daniel. When God is with you, you can stand and be weathered. Many are the afflictions, but he promised to deliver us out of them all. We just gotta stay strong. Keep on pushing till I change it calm.
Hands up to the sky because I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Cause without his blood I will be beyond the grave.
Okay.
Walking my faith and on my side to say, thank you for your grace, thank
Woo.
you for your mercy.
I got mine.
Hands up to the sky because I know that it's great.
I got mine.
Cause without his blood I will be beyond the grave. Walking my faith and on my side to say, thank you for your grace, thank you for your mercy.
Yes.
For your mercy. Cause without his blood I will be beyond the grave.
Same, baby.
Okay. I will be under the grave.
Woo.
Yes.
Listen.
God be all the glory.
Caps, give your phone number and your Cash App one more time, sis.
My
Tell
phone
them the
number
price
is
of the CDs, how they can call you, to contact you, to book you, to sow into your ministry, To purchase
Yes.
your CD, go ahead, beautiful.
Okay, my phone number is 754-204-2663. My cash app is my first name, Caprion, and the number one. That's CAPRION and the number one. My CDs are $10. If you would like to book me for any upcoming event, any teens upcoming event, anything you want me to come to and be a blessing and tell my testimony and minister this mixtape, you can reach me at 754-204-2663. And I'm so grateful for tonight. Thank you so much,
I
Evangelist.
love you.
I love
Hot
you too.
time.
God bless you. God bless you, sis.
Listen, you guys. I pray that has blessed you on tonight. When I tell you God is up to something, He is up to something, hun. God is so amazing. He's so amazing. And I'm telling you, I just heard that song for the first time this morning, and it had me in tears 7 o'clock this morning because it reminded me that we need to push. We take life for granted. The little things while we around here fussing with a man, somebody blind man, while we around here complaining that we couldn't get the PS5 for our kids for Christmas, somebody losing, not able to walk anymore because they done been shot in the back and paralyzed, man. God has just been, I'm telling you, He's up to something. I love you guys. She's gave her information. I personally will be buying maybe 30, 40 CDs before the week is out, but do what you got to do. Sow into her ministry. If the word has blessed you on tonight, my cash app is Junk for Girls, JUNK, the number 4 Girls, GIRLZ. PayPal is Shakira McFadden with 2 N's at AOL.com, and Chime and Zelle is 754-246-0580. I love you guys so much. Meet me back here tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Be blessed.